Good morning. Are you Angela Reyes?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is cause numbers 26 DCCR 0265, 0787, and 0788. Ms. Reyes was previously in court, entered pleas of guilty in those three cases. And I've received the pre-sentence report. Have you both had an opportunity to review that report?
No, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor, yeah.
Any additions or corrections?
No complaints.
No, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Reyes, I'm going to find that you previously entered your plea of guilty in each of these cases freely and voluntarily. And cause number 26 DCCR 0265, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney's office and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 10 years. You're ordered to pay a $1,000 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation, and I'll go over some of those in just a minute. And cause number 26 DCCR 0787, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm also going to follow the agreement that you made and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 10 years in that case. Same thing, you'll have a $1,000 fine and be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Actually, hold on, there's only a fine in 26 DCCR 0265. There's not one in 0787. And then in 26 DCCR 0788, also find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I'm going to follow the agreement and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 10 years. You're ordered to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation in that case. Part of those rules and conditions are that you're going to be on the mental health initiative caseload, and that's to give you whatever help you need so that you can be successful. The important thing about that is if they say that you need counseling or medication or whatever it is, whether you feel like you need it or not, it's going to be ordered that you do it, okay, for your benefit. And if you do everything that you're supposed to while you're on this probation, this is a great, great opportunity for you. You don't have a felony conviction on your record. You'll be able to finish this without any issues, and the cases will be dismissed hopefully at the end if you are successful.
Angela Reyes was given 10 years of deferred probation in each of her three cases. The judge explained that successfully completing probation could give her the opportunity to finish without a felony conviction. But the warning was just as important. Violating those conditions could bring her back to court and expose her to years in prison.
The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court. In two of your cases, you could be revoked and sent to prison for 2 to 10 years. And in the other case, you could go to prison for 2 to up to 20 years. Do you understand?
Yes.
I will sign dismissals and all of the other pending cases as part of this agreement. I'm going to hand you, in these cases, the trial court certifications that shows that these are agreements that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal.
Yes.
Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You Brad Thomas Tibido,
Yes.
and will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
He does, yeah.
Mr. Tibido, in cause number 25 DCCR 0542, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of criminal mischief, impersonating a public service. Is it impersonating or impeding? Hold on. Impeding, sorry. Causing impairment or interruption of public communications. And that's from March 18th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they charged you with? I'm sorry. And I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them, that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
Do you fully understand them? And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney's office, you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 5-year deferred probation. There would be a $500 fine. There would also be restitution in the amount of $1,848. Is that your understanding?
1,480. 84.
1,484.
Y'all wrote 1848. What's the amount?
All right. 1484.
Okay. $1,484. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
Speak up, please.
Yes, sir.
Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes, sir.
State tenders number 1.
No objection, Judge.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Thibodeau is not competent?
No, Judge.
What is the state's position with regard to waiving pre-sentence?
We would agree, Judge. He has a 1999 delivery of controlled substance. He received 10 deferred on that. I don't have any indication that he did not successfully complete it, unless he does. And in 2016, he had 20 days on a criminal trespass. With the restitution determined, I have an address for the Windstream Communication Company on 2nd Street in Winnie. It's send it directly there, so I don't have a problem if you don't waive.
All right, so I'm going to waive the pre-sentence report, Mr. Thibodeau, and find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings, place you on probation for 5 years. You're ordered to pay the fine of $500 as well as restitution in the amount of $1,484 and to follow all of the other rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, this is an excellent opportunity because you don't have a felony conviction on your record. And at the end of the probation, if you successfully complete it, the case will be dismissed. You'll never have the felony conviction. The other side of that is if you violate any condition of probation, you could be brought back into court, found guilty of the offense, and sent to the state jail for anywhere in the range of punishment, which is between 6 months and up to 2 years. Do you understand?
This courtroom session shows just how much can depend on a plea agreement. Probation can provide an important opportunity, but the conditions still have to be followed. For these defendants, the next chapter will depend on what happens after they leave the courtroom.